In this video, circuit representation for two-port RF or microwave networks will be discussed. So when you consider a port is basically a pair of terminals which connects the electrical circuit or network to the external circuit. So the ports can be 1, 2 or N port network. So the simplest one will be a two-port network. So two-port network means basically you have two ports or terminals. So one will act as the input and the other will act as an output. So a network which has only two access ports is known as a two-port network. So if we consider low frequency networks, basically the basic diagram will be like this, where we have input port 1 which act as an input port and port 2 which act as an output port. So we can represent the voltage across input port as V1 and the output port as V2 and the current as I1 and I2. So the low frequency parameters which are used to represent the two-port network is impedance or Z parameters, then H parameters, Y parameters and ABCD parameters. There is a basic way of representing these parameters. So Z parameters is generally written as V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2. And voltage V2 will be written as Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. So basically if we write this as a matrix, we can write the general voltage is related to impedance by V is equal to Z into I. So we can write this as a matrix. So this will be equal to V is equal to Z into I. So V will be equal to V1 and V2, and similarly as it is two-port network, we have only two uh, components V1 and V2. Similarly current is equal to I1 and I2. So the impedance will be, as it is a two-port network, it will be 2 by 2. So it will be equal to Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. The next one is admittance or Y parameter. So admittance is inversely proportional to impedance. So we can, from the same diagram expression, we can write current is equal to Y into V, where Y again is written as a 2 by 2 matrix. So Y11, Y12, Y21, Y22. Next way of representing is hybrid or H parameter, which can be written as V1 into I2 is equal to H11, H12, H21, H22 into I1, I2. Now next method of representing is transmission or ABCD parameter. So here it is written as V1 I1 is equal to ABCD into V2 minus I2. So this is the general way of representing low frequency parameters. So consider a problem. Find the ABCD matrix for a series impedance element. So consider the network with a series impedance element across the circuit. So V1 is the voltage over here and V2 is the voltage over there, and the currents are given by I1 and I2. So from the circuit, by applying KVL, we can write V1 is equal to V2 minus Z into I2, which will be equal to, we have the general expression for ABCD as V1 is equal to A into V2 minus Z into I2 minus B into I2. So we can write V1 is equal to V2 minus Z I2. That will be equal to the general expression as A into V2 minus B into I2. Similarly, if you consider KCL, we can see that currents are in opposite direction. So I1 will be equal to minus I2. So here, if you compare it with the general expression, I1 is equal to C into V2 minus D into I2. So here V2 term is missing in this expression. So we can write a 0 over there. So this becomes 0 minus I2. So comparing it with the general expression, this will be equal to C into V2 minus D into I2. So if you compare the terms here, A and V2 term, so this is equal to 1. So ABCD matrix can be written as A is equal to 1, then B is equal to Z, then C is equal to 0 and D is equal to 1. So the general expression will be 1 z 0 1. Consider second problem, that is find the ABCD matrix for a shunt element Y. So it's in parallel Y, same we have voltage and current are given as I1 and I2 and voltage is given by V1 and V2. So in this circuit, as the element is shunt, here the voltage V1 will be equal to V2. So this can be written as V1 is equal to V2. So here I2 term is missing. So there we can write it as plus 0 and comparing it with the general expression. General expression is A into V2 minus B into I2. Similarly, current across the circuit will be equal to, so this circuit if you consider, the current will be equal to Y into V2 minus I1 will be I1 will be equal to Y into V2 minus I2. So that will be equal to C into V2 minus D into I2. So we can write the general expression as 1 0 Y 1. So combining both the elements, that is series element and shunt element, ABCD has the property that if you are combining both the elements, the final matrix will be the product of both the matrices. So already the shunt element matrix and the series element matrix has been found out. So if you take the product of the two matrices, that will give the final ABCD matrix of the total series and shunt element. So the same expression what has been solved before has been considered here. Product of these two will give you this expression. So 1 plus Z into Y plus 1 0 into Z. So matrix multiplication 0 into 1 plus 1 into Y. So equal to Y 0 plus 1. So this will be the final expression. Next is find ABCD matrix for a transformer. So whenever we are considering a transformer, it will be designed in such a way that using the transformer voltage and current rule. So if the voltage is stepped down, so in order to preserve the power flow, the current must also be proportionally stepped up. So here in the question it is given the voltage is equal to V1 and number of turns is N is to 1, current is I1 and I2 and here the voltage is V2. So V1 will be equal to N into V2, so that will be equal to A into V2 minus B into I2. Similarly the current, as it is in the opposite direction and also it will be inversely proportional to voltage, so the number of turns here it should be inversely proportional, so this will be equal to minus 1 by N into I2, which is equal to the general expression. So comparing both the terms, here A is equal to N, B is equal to 0, then C is equal to 0 and D is equal to minus 1 by N. D will be equal to plus 1 by N. Next problem, find ABCD matrix for a lossless transmission line of length L and characteristic impedance Z0. So consider a lossless transmission line. So lossless transmission line means the impedance, there is no impedance mismatch. So let the voltage be represented as V1 and V2 and current be I1 and I2, the total length be L. So the general expression for V2 can be written as V1 into e raised to minus j beta L and V1 can be written as V2 into e raised to j beta L. This can also be, the exponential term can also be written as V2 into cos beta L plus j into V2 into sin beta L. That is, instead of e raised to j beta L, substitute cos beta L plus j into sin beta L. So I2 will be equal to minus Also I2 will be, it's in the opposite direction, so I2 will be equal to minus E1 into e raised to minus j beta L. So that will be equal to I1 will be I1 can be written as minus of I2 into e raised to j beta L. Again e raised to j beta L can be substituted as cos beta L minus j sin plus j sin beta L. So here minus is this, so this terms will become negative. So these terms has to be written in the general ABCD parameter matrix form, so that we can find out what will be the ABCD matrix. So V2, from the diagram we can write V2 will be equal to minus Z0 into I2. So substitute this 3 in equation 1. So we can write the equation V1. We have to make it in the form of A into V2 minus B into I2. So substitute only where the terms are not matching. So substituting in equation 1, so this will become, substitute for V2 equal to minus Z0 into I2 in equation 1. So this will be the expression. And I1 we can write it as minus j into minus V2 into Y0. That is, I2 can be written as minus of V2 by Z0. So which will be equal to minus V2 into Y0. So substitute this in the equation for I2. So we will obtain this expression which is in the general form of ABCD matrix. So comparing the equation with A, so A will be equal to cos beta L, B will be equal to j Z0 sin beta L, C will be equal to j into Y0 sin beta L, and D will be equal to cos beta L. So this will be the final expression for the transmission line. So this is the final expression for ABCD matrix of the transmission line.